Hello, hello. Welcome once again to the Sound of My Voice podcast, live podcast. Today we have another episode and a very special one for me. Please let me know first of all if you can hear me clear, if you can see me clear, and let me know who's watching on the other side. It's very nice to have you once again here. I think I'm gonna just rotate this, just 1 second guys, this way, oh no, I can't, it's just this way, okay guys, let me know before we start if you're able to hear and see properly. And welcome everybody, welcome to another live podcast, another special talk. Hello everybody, hi Kinero, nice to see you, thank you for being here as always, special moderator on my channel. How are you guys, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. I'm clear, okay, thank you Brian Kivet for confirming this. Thank you so much for joining once again. The light and audio are on point. Thank you. Fantastic. Thank you. All right, guys, welcome once again. I Chamorro Sasa Puasana. Hello, Gordon Garden. Hello, my friend. I hope you are doing well. See that you are very busy today. Much love from your friend Gordon. Thank you so much. I send love. Once again, you need that.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Kivil, hello. How are you? How are you, everybody? Welcome to the Sound of My Voice podcast live episode. Today we're gonna have another talk, as you see on the title. I don't know if you heard. But a few days ago, I went through for me a big loss. We lost one of our horses, Amatista, a beautiful soul, beautiful angel, beautiful animal being. Definitely my favorite one from the 3 horses that we have. She was the most special one for me, the one that I connected the most. I don't know, just my favorite, and not because I don't love the other ones, but I just had a crush on her, and I don't know, just life hit me on the face when I was the one finding her death. So today I want to go beyond this success, this event that happened, and today I want to talk about how we can make a win out of a loss. This is not the first time that I go through a loss like that. So I think I have a little bit of experience. I don't know if you ever experience a loss from humans or also from animals. You know, sometimes we believe that we must suffer a little bit less because it's not a human, and a human must be more important, you know, but sometimes the feeling, it can be the same, right? I don't know if any of you have suffered a loss and can relate in any way. I want to read you and let me know. And please, while you're joining, give this video a like, give this live a like. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm reading what I'm talking. I'm reading. Thank you so much. Welcome to the ones that are joining. Hello, Covenata. Hello, thank you for joining. Hi Mogesi, thank you for being here. Chat woman, thank you. Kinero been there, my dear. I'm with you praying. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. So, okay, so let's get started. Let's move forward. So I believe that we come to life to experience this opportunity of life as a human beings, with a very special gift that are emotions and feelings. We are able to feel, we are able to have emotions from very high and very low, a full palette of colors. And that's very beautiful. And maybe animals have more like a static life, they just live day by day, but they're not as social as us, and they don't go as deep as we go in this journey. But some of these feelings and emotions that we must experience, because all of us, we're gonna experience all the palette of colors here in different ways. It doesn't mean that we are gonna necessarily experience the same pattern, same way, same date, things like that, but everything brings a lesson. I like to see life in this way. It doesn't matter how hard it is, how difficult, how exhausting or sad or happy or excited. Everything brings a lesson, But today we are talking about loss, about losing something or losing someone, which is sometimes it's like one of the biggest hits that we receive in our lives. I don't know if you ever experienced the loss of a relative. In my case, I lost one of my brothers. I lost two actually, but one of them I wasn't even born yet, so the feeling wasn't that strong as the moment where I got to experience my brother passing away. So that was the biggest one in my life, my entire life. But that was also the biggest lesson I had in my life. The biggest impulse for me to grow like never before. And for that, I cannot see that as a loss, because it actually was a very big win for me. So once I learned to see with these new eyes in terms of death, death is a cycle, it's part of life. Everything is dying and everything is being born at the same time. Right now, at this moment, there are many babies out there in the world being born, and at the same time, there are many people dying in very different accidents, age, sickness, etc. But at the same time, a baby is being born, a star in the universe is being born, new chicken is broken the egg and being born, So that's also part of life. And this is like the most physical death in life that I'm talking about. But also we die and we revert multiple times in our lives. So that's part of the experience that we come to experience, sorry for repeating, in this human life. So sometimes when these things happen to you for the first time, it can be a huge hitting. It can feel like just life is gonna end, like you will never recover from it, but it's actually coming to teach you something, you know. But something that is very important, because this is a very uncomfortable feeling, right? It's something that we don't want to experience, not with an animal, not with a human being, not with a friend, with a relative, with someone close, or even sometimes people that is far from us, and we find out, oh, this person has passed on. It also hit us, right? But the thing is, we need to understand that everything is a cycle and is part of nature. So we can also give ourselves the space to feel the emotions that this experience wants to bring here. Falupendasi Musehane, what a long name. Hello, Ro. Join late. What is today's topic? Welcome. Thank you for joining. Today's topic is, I call this episode How to Make a Win Out of a Loss. And this topic came thanks to the loss of my horse a few days ago. I'm going through this grief for losing someone that I loved, in this case an animal, beautiful animal being. And the thing is it's a huge experience in our lives, and we are all meant to experience this thing that we call loss, like losing something. It's a funny word that we use also, right? Because we're not really losing anything. We are always gaining if we are able to see with these eyes, right? But let's be honest, losing someone brings a lot of uncomfortable feelings, sad, low vibration, you know, and we call this grief, right? But it's also, so these feelings are very uncomfortable and nobody wants to feel it. So sometimes it's like we act in this way of, okay, this happened, we have to accept it and move on, you know? We try to avoid the feelings that this experience brings. And I think it's very important to give ourselves the space to feel the pain, or give ourselves the space to grieve also. You know, there is this thing that, I don't know if you ever noticed, maybe it's real, maybe it's not, it's just general. Everybody may have their own experience, but you saw that it's said that when a couple break up, you know, you can see the woman like crying so much and being so sad for a couple of days at the beginning of the breaking up, and the man being like, okay, I'm avoiding the feelings, I'm feeling so good, I will be okay, I'll move on, I keep on going and go out with my friends, new life, I have to move on, while the woman is like living the emotions of losing someone, right? And then after a time, you can see the woman passing through all of these low vibration emotions, and feeling brand new, renovated, shining, glowing up again, and the man suddenly feeling down, realizing that, oh, I feel bad and this, you know, like like times are different, but this is quite normal. Like, men are also by society taught to avoid this kind of emotions. Like, you have to be strong, you have to move on, and life just keep on going, you know. But that's not really healthy. That's not really healthy, because you are repressing emotions. And even though it's very hard for a man to tell him, hey, you are able to feel your emotions, they have this mindset in their chip. I cannot cry, I have to be strong, I have to move on. But the truth is many times emotions are being repressed. And emotions, when stuck, they will go out some way or the other. Women, we are emotional beings, we are very connected to our heart, more than our brain and mind, so we are gonna feel the loss at the very beginning. It looks like we're gonna suffer more, but actually we're just accepting before, and that is healthier, that is easier for us to, okay, I will cry my heart out today, and tomorrow I will feel better, For the man, many times it's opposite. Today I'm strong and I don't care, but tomorrow I realize that, oh my God, I can't. I don't know if you think that this is true. Let me know, guys. We are 100 watching. Thank you so much for joining. What do you guys think? Am I right? Any of you have experienced this before? Tell me. I want to read. I'm drinking ginger tea. Let me know, guys. I want to read you. Any experience of this kind? What do you think? Women and men in the chat. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Chesilo, hola Rocio, you look beautiful today. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, tell me, share with me. I'm here to read the comments because I want to see what you guys think about this. What do you think about this? What do you think? I'm waiting for your comments. Everybody's like saying hello to everybody. Bada Pilgrim says, animals like kids. I love my dog like a kid. I fell in love with you from baby. I watched the video, still cry, I miss him. Oh, I'm so sorry. MRSC, I will have to catch the playback. What are you talking about? We are talking about losing, the loss. The title of this podcast is how to make a win out of a loss. So only have like, less like is free. Thank you for pushing the likes, guys. I love your viewpoint and assessment of the situation and topic. You have deep knowledge and understanding of these issues of life. Thank you so much, Kinner. Thank you. Okay, guys, I'm waiting for your comments to see if any of you have experienced this, being a woman or being a man. This that I just say, but nobody is saying. You're just saying hello to each other, which I also like. But it's okay. It's okay. Let's continue. Okay, something that also brings the grief, and when I say that, it's very important that we give space to ourselves to feel the pain or to grieve, which it doesn't have to last forever. Nothing lasts forever. But even if it's one day, releasing, that's the matter of it, releasing and transmuting. Energy is always changing, nothing dies, everything changes. Energy is changing all the time. So also the grief have stages, have very different stages, have actually 5 stages. When we lose someone, or when we go through something like this, sometimes also I'm not talking just about losing someone like death. Maybe you just lost your job, and you're gonna go through this grief somehow, or you lost a relationship, you lost a friendship, you for some reason you had to move from one place to another, or I don't know. The list can be huge, can be long, right? But we are always going through 5 stages. I want to read this one. It says, Bosset says, Ro, another way to make a win is to give more attention to what we may have failed to do or see. I feel like even Rio has lost the sheen on his skin that he had when he arrived. Someone should act. I think I don't see that to put attention in what we fail, what we are failing, because what are you gaining with that? In this case, there wasn't a fail. There wasn't a fail. Now you're bringing the horse topic, and we are taking actions. We are taking care of them. We are taking care of them. That's all I'm gonna answer. So yeah, we are also observing them. We live with them, so we can see. Okay, how can we make Rio look better on his skin and things like this? So we are taking action. I don't think it has to do anything with what I'm actually talking about. No sabes lo fuerte que eres hasta que te toca ser fuerte. Stay strong, Ro. Your grief is heartfelt, and Amatista feels that from heaven. Thank you. Actually, that's true. You don't know how strong you are until you have to be strong. That is very, 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 very true. Windy Algernon says, Ro, I think this is closely related to culture. In my culture, the connection between our animals are very strong, and when we lose them, we grieve also. Be brave. Yeah. I think, sometimes in these cases, I don't see culture. I see from a human point of view. And yeah, may the culture teach you how to deal with these things in a different way. I'm a soul speaking right now. I don't care about cultures or where I'm from. I just see from a human point of view. But that's me. So when we are grieving different scenarios of our life, that includes what we call loss, we go through denial at first, no, this is not happening, this is not real, and actually this happened, like breaking up relationship is like the most clear, but sometimes losing someone that you really, really love also is happening. We go through anger, we get mad, and with anger it comes a question that we ask ourselves many times, which is a very wrong question. We tend to ask, why God, why me, why this, why, when actually the question that we must ask to ourselves is what for, not why. Why this is happening to me. When we can see things with a point of view of a lesson coming, we can ask to ourselves, what for? What do I have to learn from this? And I can assure you that things will look and feel smoother this way. We go also, third stage of a grief is bargaining, like trying to put in balance, like what did I do wrong, what did I do right, still confusion. There's still a lot of confusion. It's very normal. We go through this in cases like this. Depression, because then we realize the loss somehow, right? And it's also human feeling that if we wasn't experiencing these things that we don't like to feel, we would never feel this emotion that is also important to feel. So it's true that one of the I would love if you can go watch our videos, especially my last video. Gordon says, have lost the love of my life. It was love at first sight. Married at 17, traveled the world with her. She passed suddenly. The song you did for me was for her. Oh my God, Gordon, I'm so sorry. I feel you. I feel like the closer that when we love someone so much, the people that is very, very close, it must be extremely hard, and my heart is with you. So yeah, it's important that we sometimes we don't even recognize that we are going through these stages, of grief and all of these scenarios, from denial, anger, bargaining, depression. But it's like a pathway that we must walk to finally come to the acceptance. Acceptance sometimes takes a long time to come, and it's the hardest. Especially when in terms of situation. I feel like I want to put about breaking up with a relationship, for example, because it's gonna be like the most general and maybe less painful than actually losing someone physically. To make it a little bit more of, I don't know how, you got me, right? But acceptance is actually what brings us freedom to finally move on. That is something that we all want to do from the beginning. Like, okay, this is happening, I feel this and this and this, but I don't want to, and I'm gonna accept it, and I have to accept it, but I'm feeling anger, I'm feeling denial, I don't want to accept it, but I have to, like the confusion can be a lot. But it's really actually very important to walk these stages, and if you're able to recognize them when you are going through, it can be also a relief, because the next step is also coming, the acceptance will bring the freedom. It will be the big relief that we need to see the situations with eyes of winning, right? Like everything, I like to think that everything happens for a reason, but no reason is like this is happening to destroy my life, to ruin, to make me sad, to show me that life is horrible and I don't want to live in this place or things like this. Everything has a bigger purpose for our soul, for our journey in life. So it's quite important that we can be able to bring this knowledge and to see everything as a lesson that will teach me something to make me progress in life and to make me go a step higher. What do you guys think? What advice would you give to someone that is going through something like this? What is a word of love that you would send to something like this, to someone like this? I want to hear the advices that you would give to someone. Big Guy says, Ro, la pérdida nos ayuda a valorar las cosas. That is true. For the ones that don't understand Spanish, this person is saying that when we lose something, we are able to value things or moments or persons even more. 32 says, it's a fact that everything happens with a reason. It's upon us to accept and learn lessons from it. 100%. 100%. Yes. Guys, what is one advice that you would give to someone that is going through a situation like this? If you are a friend, what advice would you give? Because people in these moments, especially with the horses situation that I went through, it's important also as another human, when you see someone going through a not happy moment at all, it's important that to help each other, support each other, and to give a helping hand, right? Of course, there were a lot of I didn't read all the comments 100%. I didn't need to, I didn't have to, but I noticed that there are people that cannot give a helping hand at all. So I would love to see if you are the ones that can do, and what advice would you give to someone that is going through a situation like this? Advice, everything happens for a reason. Yes, we are talking about that already. Yes, but thank you for the reminder. I think also to see that there is a bigger reason for everything that sometimes we don't see at the moment. It's also brings reliefs, and maybe on those in these stages of the grief, it brings the acceptance, which is the last step closer. Robert, you have to carry on with your life as normally as possible. Time will heal all emotional wounds. But wounds don't heal if you avoid them for the rest of your life. Also, it's important to be responsible of everything. There are many people out there that maybe today is very sick. And they don't know why, but sickness, all the sickness and the illness are emotions stuck in our bodies. People that maybe today is very sick and they have no idea that it has a past history of an emotion that happens many years ago, and they never release that emotion. So time heal, but if you take action on the healing, I think for example, I know my parents' generation, they don't grow up with the mindset that I may have today in my generation. Today I'm growing up with healing opportunity for everything, like talking about healing and wound healings, and generational traumas, and going to therapy and talking your emotions. It's very easy for me, it's normal for me. But my parents, that wasn't normal, for example, right? They weren't able to talk about their emotions, to let them go. But, and I do believe that brings sickness in the future, because I'm able to see it. Famous, very beady. We gave you the advice. Okay, no, I'm not gonna read you because that's not an advice. I don't think that you can give an advice unless you're a professional. I don't need to read you. Big Guy says, I would advise them to grieve and talk it out. It's a healthy way to recovery. If you don't grieve, you can get stuck in one of the 5 stages of grief that you mentioned, and that can be unhealthy. Exactly. Thank you so much for the perfect explanation, Big Guy. Thank you so much. King Nero says, thanks for the words of encouragement to Rocio and Marwa. You are appreciated. Yes, thank you so much. to everybody that I receive a lot of messages from you guys showing love and support. So that's very much appreciated. Emerald Coast Vibes says, Ro, my honest opinion is mental health is important. Healing is freedom. Travel, self-care, and change mindset. Yes, yes, yes. Robert says, yes, in my generation it's the same, Rocio. They are not good with dealing on their emotions. Well, I feel like, I feel very grateful that I may come with a new mindset, or I'm living this generation of healing empowerment, or speaking your voice, speaking out loud, things that are important to be talk, because we will see more healthy people. We will live longer, 100%, and one of the reasons is that we will live longer is because we take care of our health, not just the physical, but the mental and emotional health, which is very important. Okay. Nia TV says, yes, I would add to self-care is the most important thing for anybody, and out, because of you love yourself, then you're able to know how to love others properly. 100%, that's also a sign of self-love, you know. Sometimes these things are very, very, very strong, you know, like losing someone very close. It's very easy to fall into depression, and it's also very hard to get out of it. And sometimes we feel very comfortable in this depression and this sadness side, and that takes 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, you know, and one day we will realize that we are sick. So that's what's important, to take action on it, and not to deny the emotions. And it's not that you have to grieve for years, for months, or for a long time. Actually, every time is perfect. Time is personal for everybody, and no one should tell you when to stop. But it is important that you can see, you're able to see, even though you're going through a lot of pain or emotions are not comfortable, that you can remind yourself that the sun will shine again, that the storm will stop and the sun will shine again. It's very important. It's very important because it's easy to get stuck on the low vibration emotions. Yeah. Maybe there's yeah. Guys, we're not really talking about the horse. This is more general. I brought this because of that, but we're not talking about the horses today. It's not necessary. It won't bring my amatista back, so it's not necessary. It's not necessary. This is more deep than that. We are talking about the emotions. But guys, this live will be shorter. I just wanted to talk a little bit about this, also to, in a way, to also get also relief, because that's the beauty of it. And yes, guys. So okay. But guys, thinking of others' well-being leads you to joy. Yes. Or no, you always have very beautiful words, a lot of words, full of kindness, full of kindness. You so famous very so you are part of this lazy gun how you talk, and then if you are part of it, then you bye. You're not welcome here. You're not welcome here. Rocio, you and Marwa are great at communicating life issues and give advice to your audience. Keep pressing on. The future is bright. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. I had this live podcast to talk about this very shortly. I don't want to make it any longer. But yes, there is always sun coming after the storm. And there is always a lesson that we can take out of every single thing that we think that we lose, you know, to rename it and to bring a winning feeling, because we are always upgrading. We are always upgrading. These things are meant to happen in our life journey for us to learn something. For us to learn something that will bring us higher in our level, to expand our consciousness. And it's necessary for us to be connected with a higher sense of life. Also, to appreciate things, to appreciate everything that we have, actually. Someone said that before, like you, sometimes when you lose, you're able to appreciate more what you already have here right now, today. Samburg Powesau, thank you so much for donating $3. I really appreciate it. I hope it come back to you multiply. Nia TV, everything that you want will be in the higher vibrations of energy, and if you're not vibrating in that energy, you will not receive what's in those doors. Exactly, because we attract what we are. And when we want something that we don't have it yet, we need to align with that frequency to be able to receive, of course, to open ourselves to receive. Sometimes we are vibrating in the same frequency of what we want, but we are not ready to receive, and we close ourselves to receive, and we don't even realize it. Maybe life is just lighting you, flashing you with, hey, here it is, what you want is here, what you want is here. I'm gonna put in front of you a sign, another one, and you don't see, you know? So sometimes that happens also. Guys, I think I'm done for today. I don't want to do it any longer. Thank you so much for staying. I hope you enjoy this conversation. It wasn't like a very easy topic. No, Stephanie Border, I couldn't be able to finish to read your message, but I don't think you're right. No. Well, I'm sorry I'm late, but I'm glad. Well, you can always come back to the beginning. This life is shorter, so you can catch up easily. Guys, thank you so much. Let me know where are you watching from. I want to see that before I'm gonna go. And I think after this, I'm gonna have some dinner with Marwa, and Marwa will be live also later, so you can join on his channel. So let me know where you're watching from before I say goodbye. Jamaica is present. We have a visitor from Jamaica. He actually lives on the States. He's from Jamaica, watching from New York City, watching from Jamaica. A lot of Jamaica. I love that. Thank you guys for joining. Also, I would like to know this question that I asked you. Please give an advice to someone that is going through a situation like this, what would you advise to someone like this? You please leave your advice in the comments below, in the comments of the, not in this chat, in the comments of the video, please. I'm gonna leave my comments so you can drop yours there. Chibi, thank you so much for $20. She says, open our heart space to receive. You are such a rescant of light. Wow, thank you. Thank you, that is beautiful. Paula, hola Paulita. I have someone watching from Argentina. Hola Paulita, muchas gracias por estar acá. Qué lindo tener a alguien de casa. Watching from New Jersey. Jamaica, watching from Atlanta, Georgia. I am from Malawi, but I'm living in South Africa. Rocio, you should start taking care. Okay, the moderators are so fast that if they are deleting it, maybe you weren't sending some love, and they take care of me very well. So thank you. Guyana, South Africa. We're gonna be soon there. I can't wait to be traveling. Around Africa. Watching from Jamaica, from Florida, USA, from Trinidad and Tobago. Hey guys, from all over the world. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate your presence here. Let me know also in the comments of this video. I will, of course, it will be saved so you can come back and watch it once again. Let me know if you enjoy this kind of live podcast that we do. For sure, I will be recording the episodes already, but I also like this live podcast because I'm able to talk to you at the moment, and I really like it. I really enjoy it. So let me know if you like. Let me know if you have any topic that you would like us to discuss. If there is something interesting that we can bring to the audience, teach them something. If there is anybody that it's an expert on something, and also wants to join next time, I can be receiving people. I saw that people can join the live, but I think I can do that with the laptop, not with the phone. But New Orleans, oh, I dream about going to New Orleans. It's the jazz all over. I love it. So yeah, guys, thank you so much also for your likes, for your donations. Jamaican watching from New York. I love guys that you also took the courage to live in other places, you know, that those big changes are requires a lot of courage and facing fears and things like this. I can't wait to visit New Orleans. It's something that calls me down there, and I haven't been there yet either. I feel it could be amazing. In January there is the Mardi Gras. The Mardi Gras is like a parade full of musicians playing, jazz bands, orchestras playing on the streets, and people, must be crazy. GNC says, I have experienced big emotional losses. The pain of loss was heartbreaking. You have a right to go through the 5 stages of grief. I am sorry you have to go through it with public scrutiny. I admire you. Thank you so much. Everything happens for a reason. I feel like probably this is supposed to make me stronger. It's supposed to make me stronger, and Yeah. Hey, Ronnie, to see you. Elena Kawina, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'm gonna leave. I hope you resonated with something. I hope I was able to bring at least a little bit, a small grain of consciousness to be able to see these moments of life that are what is the word, that we are meant to go through things like this in our lives. Like, I can assure you, one way or the other is part of our journey lesson in life. So if you have to experience it, maybe in the future, or if you already have, or maybe you already went through a big loss and you're still grieving, maybe I can teach you to let go a little bit of that heavy bag that you're carrying with a lot of pain, and release it and bring a winning in your life, because you can be able to learn from that and to upgrade. But all these 5 stages of grief that we were talking about are important to advance and move on from one to another. And acceptance is a very high frequency acceptance. It brings a lot of release, a lot of relief, because energy is it's, you know, the phone that I'm holding is energy in mass, you know. Emotions are energy. Some of them are very high, it makes you fly, you know, like being in love, you feel like you're flying. But when you're sad, when you're depressed, you feel like so heavy. The pain is so heavy. So that is very important to let go. And we are never going to be able to let go if we don't accept that these emotions exist, and if we don't recognize them. It may take you 5 minutes to recognize, oh my God, I'm still grieving the loss of 5 years ago of someone, for example, you know. Or, yes, I'm very sad for what happened. It took me 2 months to move on from the relationship. I just broke up with my girlfriend, and it took me 2 months, you know. Those months can be super heavy, and it can take 3, 4, 5 a year, you know. But once again, everybody's times is perfect. But yes, feel the emotions, connect with them, recognize them, so you can let them go, and finally move on and accept. Guys, thank you so much. I'm gonna leave. Please give an advice to someone on the comments below. So if somebody resonates with this video because it's going through something like this, please give an advice, send a hug, send love to people that may need to read a nice words, someone that maybe needs to read words of encouragement and love because they are going through a sad moment. Please leave a comment for someone that needs to read something beautiful. I will appreciate it. And thank you so much for being here, for staying here. And yes, as Kinero said, let's love one another. Guys, I sent you a lot of love. Oh, we have a birthday here. Kinero, happy birthday! Happy birthday, Kinero. Happy birthday to you. Guys, thank you so much. I hope you have a beautiful day. Kinero, thank you so much for being a very good moderator, for being present in all my videos, all my lives, everything. I really appreciate your support. I wish you a lot of happiness in this new path that you're going through. And guys, thank you everybody for staying here, for watching this video. And I sent you a lot of love and a lot of light. I see you guys on the next one.